After 21 years in Los Angeles, I'm leaving. And I am stoked about what that means for me and my family, and especially for you.
Have you been focused, Daddy?
Yeah, see, now it's tracking your face. Howdy, Jeff Bartsch here with Story Greenlight, where we're all about empowering you to create content that connects with your audience and makes a difference in the world. That's what we're all about here, so if you're new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss a single video. But frankly, this video is mostly for Story Greenlight peeps who've been around and have been wondering, dude, where the heck have you been? And if you're leaving, where are you going? Totally valid questions, and to give you the answers that you deserve, let me back up a little bit. I came out to LA 21 years ago to transfer to film school. I ran out of money, had to drop out of college, and I ended up with an internship that became my first full-time gig in the TV editing world. And I kept building my skills and my credit lists until I built my career as a TV editor, and that's been my day job ever since. Then about 12 years ago, I read a book that turned my brain inside out, and I started building online businesses based around teaching people what I had been learning as a professional TV editor. I had zero idea what it meant to run a business, and it took me a long time trying to figure out how that was going to work for me. Along the way, I wrote a book, which, by the way, you should absolutely pick yourself up a copy. And I ended up building a business that helps YouTube creators tell great stories, create great content, and reach your creative goals. Now, the most visible part of that business has always been this, the YouTube channel. And for a good chunk of time, I was focusing my time and attention on creating content here. Now, what most people don't know is that the biggest ways that Story Greenlight moves creators forward aren't visible to the public. Things like online courses and private consultations, and our private membership called the Green Room, which only opens admissions a few times a year. And as of this recording, right now is one of those times, so click the link in the description to get started. Plus, right in the middle of COVID quarantine, I started up a new division of my company. It's an agency that helps large YouTubers with project management and creative services that helps free up these creators to focus on doing what they do best, which is actually creating and not all the other stuff that gets in the way. There's some very, very cool stuff happening with that. So for people wondering, where'd Story Greenlight videos go? It's actually a classic case of the cobbler's children have no shoes. I've been so slammed on helping other creators move forward with their stuff, plus being present as a husband and father, that making videos on YouTube has just not made the cut in terms of my own personal priorities. And on top of that, everything that goes into my day job making TV, which brings me back to why we're leaving LA. Okay, I think that one can work. Maybe, if you can't hear the baby screaming in the background. Hey, hello. We're kind of shooting a video here. Could you keep it down, please? Now, the kind of TV editing I've built my career on isn't about just one person doing one project for 6 months at a time, like you're cutting a feature film or something. This is all about lots of people doing lots of stuff really fast, all at once. And so to turn something like this into finished TV fast has always meant that you have to have lots of very skilled people physically present all at once, working with very expensive equipment. And for the longest time, that's what everyone said. It's just the way it has to be. You cannot do high-end, deadline-driven, collaborative editing remotely. It's not possible. It cannot be done. Along comes 2020, and COVID says, "Here, hold my beer." So after years of commuting into the city and sitting all day in fancy edit bays with expensive computers physically hooked up to crazy media servers with thousands of hours of footage being accessed by 40 editors and producers all at the same time, I've spent the bulk of this year cutting primetime network content. But due to the strange times we're living in, I'm literally cutting the thing remotely on a cheap laptop set up on a card table in the corner of my bedroom. It's kind of nuts. And of course, if I can cut a show in the corner of my bedroom in a suburb of LA, that means I could cut it anywhere. Well, anywhere that has at least some sort of reliable internet connection. Point being, though, is the single biggest thing that's been requiring my physical presence in LA for all these years is gone. And what this means for me, my family and I are now leaving Los Angeles so we can be closer to our extended family. And what this means for you, while I'll still be doing some editing work, me leaving LA means that I'm going to be focusing more time and attention on Story Greenlight and helping more creators get to where they want to be. So if you see the videos here on the channel and they're helpful for you, the good news is there are more videos on the way, and I am stoked to get that happening. In the meantime, the best way to apply the ideas here at Story Greenlight to your own content is to join the Green Room. It's our private membership where we talk about powerful content creation, building a business around it, and getting things done. It is impossible to hang around people who are leveling up and getting things done and not see it happen for yourself. It is so fantastic to see that happening over and over again in the group. Admission to the Green Room is closed except for the handful of times each year that it's opened, which as of this recording is right now. It is the best way to stay in touch with me and other creators who are taking huge leaps forward in our own growth and in our content. So I would love to see that happen for you. Check out the link in the description and let's get started.